Greetings from my shed. Yes, it's been a few days. Thank you very much for everybody who's responded to just a catch up. Some reason it wouldn't let me respond to you. Don't ask me why. Google moves in mysterious ways its patrons to annoy, doesn't it? Now we got here an old Philips cassette deck with a built-in amplifier. And I know what you're thinking, it looks like the auto changer one, doesn't it? Well, this isn't an auto changer, this is the single play version of that. The auto changer was the N2408. This is the N2407. And instead of fancy trickery that plays 6 cassettes one after the other, sometimes with a plastic snail shell so it can just keep on going, this is just a single player. And they rely on a mechanism very much like that fitted to the N2400 and that sort of thing. The innards very much like the EL3302 portable was. Very much the same sort of animal. Just like the 2400, you've got stop, wind, start, rewind and record. Eject there, pause there. The piano key controls have been ingeniously grafted on, so you haven't got the button here that you push forward to play that way for wind, that way for rewind, like the earlier ones did. There are 2 VU meters. These work in both recording and playback, unlike the N2400, which only has a little tiny one that works in record only. And then you've got all these sliding controls. Volume left and right for playback, bass, treble, and then recording left and right. There's no automatic level on here, you just have to vary it yourself. Of course it's AC bias because this is a quality deck, it's none of your DC bias rubbish, you know. You can see the family similarity, if you like, to that auto changer, particularly with this section where the sliders are the VU meters. Even exhibits the same fault as one of them with the main switch. It must be the same type of switch because it won't stay turned on. So there's 2 capacitors in there which need replacing because the plastic casing has split. The alloy capsule within hasn't, but nevertheless there obviously has been some expansion, so you know it's probably as well to do it. And after all, it's 40 years old, isn't it? It's from very early 70s, I should think mid 70s, you know, at best. Nice little slider here, because this is a lying flat one. They provide that simply to keep the dirt out of the 5-pin DIN plugs in there. You can either connect a stereo mic to that one, or 2 mono ones to each of them. And then you use these controls here, you know, to set your record level. Dynamic noise limiter was Philips' version of Dolby in effect, but it worked rather better because it did get rid of the hiss in quieter passages, but it didn't stifle the treble. And you got a little green bulb comes on. Amazingly, all these lamps work, even the ones in the VU meters. Normal and special tape is, well, ferric or chrome, isn't it, to be honest. And there's no selector switch for that. That was done by the actual tape cassette itself. A special one, a chrome one, would have a little recess in there. When you put it in the door and press the thing down, it doesn't press a little lever downwards, so the machine knows that it's a ferric one. And of course, when you know, it's quite clever stuff.